Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's another story time. Yay! It's been a very really long time since I did a story time here at my channel, and I asked you guys on Instagram which story you prefer to hear me talking about. Choose between my Korean love story and my Korean friends story. And most of you chose the love story because people care about this stuff more, I think. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. It's going to be a little personal, but I don't care. So yeah, we can just start. I'm doing this outside because indoors it's really hot, and when I turn on the aircon it's just too loud. So I really hope that you will not hear all the background noises, the cars, the wind, the birds, the cats, like this one over here. So this story happened 7 years ago when I went to Korea for the first time ever. There was this guy that I knew on Facebook, and he was Korean. Like when we started to talk on Facebook, he was living in the US, and I was sure it's a girl. I didn't know why I thought this guy was a girl, but anyways, we were chatting on the Facebook Messenger. We didn't really talk on the phone. So when I was in Korea, I used to stay in Itaewon. I always stayed in Itaewon, but there was this specific guest house that is not longer exist, sadly. It's a guest house. I was there with my friend Halom, and one evening, I couldn't find her. Apparently she was on the rooftop with other guests, and she was just having fun, but I didn't know that, and I couldn't find her. And car passing by. So I was going on my Facebook, and I told this friend, hey, I'm in Itaewon, maybe you want to hang out? And he was like, but I thought it's she. He was like, yeah, I'm in Itaewon with a friend, I can meet you here, you can join us. So we decided to meet up near Itaewon station because it's the easiest spot to meet, to find someone that you want to meet. So I went to Itaewon station, and I saw a boy and a girl. I thought the girl is the friend that I'm talking to, so I told her, hey, and the guy came to me and gave me a hug. I'm like, what's going on here? He said, hi, I'm Daniel. I'm like, oh, you're a boy. Daniel, it's a boy. Of course. He was super friendly. That's because he was drunk. The girl was also friendly, but she didn't really speak English, so she had a broken English. I had a broken Korean, but the boy that is my friend, apparently, my Facebook friend, he was talking fluent English. So we all together went to a bar in Itaewon, the Bungalow. It's a really cool place. Just a funny night because they both were drunk. We were talking a lot, and that's all. This is how it ended up this evening. And just every few days we met again. Sometimes it was for a coffee shop, sometimes a bar. Always me, Daniel, and my friend Yahalom. Until one night he told me, Neta, what you're doing this Saturday night? You want us to go together to a bar? I'm like, what do you mean us? Me, Yahalom, and you? He's like, no, I was thinking about me and you only. I'm like, are you asking me out? He's like, yes. So to be honest, I freaked out. I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm too shy. I'm afraid. I love being single, and dating is just stressful. But Yahalom convinced me. She was like, Neta, it's nothing serious. It's just, you're in vacation, you're traveling. In a month, you're leaving back home. So why not? I'm like, you know what? Really, why not? So I told Daniel, hey, I'm okay. We can go out this Saturday night. And Saturday night came. I didn't want it to look so pretty, so I didn't even do my hair. I just tuck it in this little bun here, and I went to the date. That was Itaewon Saturday night. Went to a date with Daniel. This motorcycle. Well, I told him, Daniel, I eat only vegetarian food, so take me to a place I can actually eat something. He's like, sure. So we went to this fancy restaurant. That was actually a very famous one. There is this Korean actor, the gay one, that they have some restaurants all over Seoul and in Itaewon. So this restaurant we went to. I'm looking at the menu, and everything is like beef, chicken, pork. I'm like, Daniel, I cannot eat here. He's like, okay, I will eat. So he ordered himself pasta. I was sitting there with my beer, taking a snack from my bag. I had a Beasley. So he ate his food, I ate Beasley until one of the waiters there told me, you cannot eat here snacks. I'm not really asking you, but okay. So I put the snack in my bag, but I kept eating this with like through my bag. And yeah, that was like the dinner that we went to, and we were talking. It was really nice. Daniel was really interesting guy, and because he was speaking English so fluently, I felt very comfortable with him. So after this restaurant, we went to another place that was a makgeolli bar. By the way, guys, the reason I remember all of that, it's because I had a little diary that I wrote back on 2013. And I found this diary last week. This is like how I remember so many details. So we went to this makgeolli bar, and in this makgeolli bar also I couldn't eat anything. And he ordered sunde. You know what it's sunde, guys? It's a pork blood sausage. It's this long thing with noodles and pork blood, and they cut it to small pieces and they served it, and it smells like shit. And he ordered sunde on our first date. Yay! I'm like, Daniel, what the f? I already ate pasta with the bacon in this restaurant. I told you I cannot eat. I'm like eating vegetarian food here. Why you keep eating pork in our first date? He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know like what to order or like where to take you. I'm like, never mind. Okay, so we drank the makgeolli. That was super delicious. I kept eating my Beasley. I'm so happy that I took snacks with me from Israel. And he was eating the sunde, and this is smell that smells so bad. So in the makgeolli bar, we kept talking, and again, it was super interesting guy. I gotta say, he was not my type, like look-wise, he was not my type. He was tall, he was cute, but not my type. But he was so smart and fun to talk with. So it was really great time. Like we had a really great date. Beside the food part that I couldn't eat anything, that was still really fun. And we went back to our hostel, to my hostel, and we went to the rooftop, and we were talking a lot through the night, and that was really, you know, we call it the romantic rooftop for a reason. There is a place to sit, and you see all of Itaewon, you see the view of Itaewon. It was just really great to sit there and talk with him. And yeah, that was my first date with Daniel. And that was pretty great. That was pretty successful. After the date, after I sent him back home, I went to Yahalom, smiling from here to here. I was like, I had the greatest date ever. I was telling her everything, and I was, oh my God, we had so much fun. I was so cute back then. So, since that day, the day that we went to a date, we went to a few more dates in Itaewon always. It was always really fun. And one time I asked him, Daniel, so are we like boyfriend and girlfriend or what? And he's like, no, we're not. We're just two friends having fun. I'm like, okay. Still, it was like, I don't know, weird to me. Because still we are going to so many dates, and we're not like, I'm not going to date like any other guy here in Korea. It's not like something I do. It's not like every day I'm like asking a guy, hey, you want to come with me and spend like 7 hours together? And so yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, and I thought that we are boyfriend and girlfriend. He said no. I don't know, I didn't know what to say, but yeah, that was it. And here I took one step back, because I'm like, I don't wanna get connected too much to a guy that really don't see me, you know, as I see him. A few days later, I left Seoul. I went to another city to meet another friend. I'm like, okay, if we're just two friends having fun, I can meet more guys. And I went to another city. I met another guy that I knew through online apps. And this guy was really great. We went to karaoke, we went to a bar. He didn't eat pasta with bacon, or sundae. He ate salads, he ate fruits, you know, he really respected my diet, and we had really, really great time. He was more like my type. He was handsome. He was not tall, but he was, the army boy. So I came back to Seoul and I told Daniel, hey, it was like, where have you been? And like, yeah, I heard you went to my city. I'm like, yeah, I went to meet another guy. He was really cute. We had a really great time. Like, he was surprised that I'm going out with other guys. What? So he was surprised I'm meeting other guys, and then he told me, Neta, I don't think we should meet up. I know you should see each other here, because I like you and you're leaving Korea really soon, and I think it's just too painful. Wait, you like me? So why, when I was talking to you about how we feel to each other, you said we're just two friends having fun? My mom was just here talking with my brother and I forgot what I was talking about. Well, anyways, by the way, this is Noti, she's my baby. Okay, so I asked him, well, you say you like me now, so why you told me that we're just friends having fun? So he said, I didn't want to get hurt because you're leaving Korea so soon. I know my feelings to you get, bigger. So that's why I told you we're just two friends. He tried to push me back, to push me away from him, because he felt like he's falling in love with me and I'm leaving Korea so soon. But he forgot that I'm also part of it, and that, you should be honest with me. And now when you tell me you like me, and you will tell me you don't want to meet again, you don't want to meet anymore because I'm leaving Korea so soon, I'm like, too late. Too late, Daniel. You're going to see me as many times as possible as long as I'm here in Korea, because as you said, I'm leaving so soon, and after I will leave, I don't think we can see each other again. And I know I liked him a lot and he liked me, and I'm like, why not to enjoy the time we can before I'm leaving Korea, right? He agreed to that, and we went to a date, and this time that was better, food-wise. We went to a bar and we ate French fries and drank beer, and later we went to a bakery and we bought this little pie, and we went to a cafe, a very small cafe. He was like, Annette, I've taken you to a very small and quiet place, and not so many people can go to this cafe because it's not very well known. It was not, Starbucks or anything big. So we went to this cafe and it was like the tiniest place. So cute, so pretty, and maybe like 5 customers, and one of the customers was a guy I knew from my guest house. His name is Kevin. He was, a guy that always teased me in the guest house, and we had some, fights. I'm like, Daniel, can we not stay here? I don't want, our date to be with Kevin. He's like, no, it's okay. It's a very quiet place. And we can, sit here in the corner. He will not hear us. He will not interrupt us. We went as far as we could from Kevin, and we sat there. We were talking. It was really fun. And Kevin joined the date. And now every few minutes he just came and told jokes, and I was like, Kevin, please leave us alone. Leave, go out. We don't want to talk with you. And he didn't care, At the moment it happened, I was really pissed off on Kevin, but now thinking about it, that was hilarious. And yeah, and so we had a really great time there. Kevin left the coffee shop in some point, and that was great. Later on, we also left the coffee shop and we went to our hostel, to my hostel again. And I'm going into the hostel and I see Kevin sitting on the couch, just waiting for me to come. He's like, hey Neta, long time no see. I'm like, Kevin, no. No. So I took Daniel away from Kevin. We were sitting and we were talking. And in some point, I started to cry because I'm leaving Korea so soon. And I don't know, me and Daniel started to talk, and it was like really deep conversation. And then he said, I love you. And I was like just crying. I'm like, I don't want to leave Korea. I don't want to leave you. It was sad. Yeah, that was very sad night. Yeah, we had this like sad conversation, and after I know maybe 1 hour, Daniel left back to his house, and I left. I didn't want to stay at the hostel and cry, so I made myself a sandwich in like 2 a.m. and I took my sandwich out and I was like eating this and crying. I went all the way to a club that my friends was at. That was King Club. That was, you know, that was cute moments I had there in Korea. So a few days later, I left Korea. The night before I left, Yahalom made a surprise party, you know, birthday party for me. And of course, Daniel was there, my friends were there, Chris was there, my best friend that I met in Korea. And that was a really fun birthday party.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday!
And the day after, I went to the airport. Daniel joined us. He went with us all the way to the airport. And you know, all the way we were talking a lot and hugging a lot, just holding hands. And you know, he'd been with us like till the moment we went in our, you know, where only people with the flight tickets can go in. So yeah, that was the moment I told him goodbye. And I was not crying like the whole time, this whole day. I was trying not to cry. I was sad, but I was like smiling and telling jokes and trying to make everything, you know, more happy. And like the moment I left him, you know, I didn't even turn my head back to see him for the last time. The moment I told him, yeah, goodbye, Daniel, I went in, you know, to do the passport thing, and I started to cry. I was just crying. Thank God Yahalom was there to, you know, support me. I was crying. She was crying. We were crying. We cried all the way back to Israel. And yeah, I came back home and me and Daniel kept talking, you know, with the Kakao Talk and video chats. And Daniel told me, you know, Neta, the moment I left, I cried. I went to drink coffee and cried. And then I went to McDonald's. I ate my hamburger and I cried during eating my hamburger. You know, it was just telling me how devastated he was. And I told him, you know, the same. I was just crying all the way back home. And we were talking, you know, for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You know, long distance relationships, it's not really a thing, you know, for me at least, especially because the religious thing always came up because I'm Jewish and he's not. And he was like, had one great night and he was calling me, Neta, I'm having such a good time. And I'm like, yeah, let's break up. I was, no, back then I didn't thought I was bad. I thought that I'm just, you know, being honest, you know, but yeah. After telling him that let's break up, he didn't talk with me for like 3 to 4 days. And after those 3-4 days, he called me and he said, hey, Neta, I was thinking about you this whole time. I want us to try again. I don't want to give up on you so easily. And we tried a few days, but again, it was not it. It was just too difficult for me to, I don't know, it was just so far. And you know, back then, I didn't know I'm going back to Korea for like so many times. I was like, I'm leaving Korea, I'm never coming back. After a few days, we decided together that it's not really working for us and we broke up. And we still talked on Facebook until he ghosted me. Yeah, just didn't talk with me at all. And maybe a month later, he blocked me on Facebook, Kakao Talk, WhatsApp, everything. He just blocked me. And yeah, this is how it ended up. That was my Korean boy love story. And yeah, I will see you all in another video. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see me doing more story times, let me know what else you want to hear me talking about. And if you still want to hear about how we made friends in Korea, let me know, because I'm down to tell you about this too, because I think it's much more fun. So yeah, my Debbie. So I will see you all next time. Debbie, say bye. Say bye. Why you hate me so much?